What's up, guys? East Coast Octane here, and I'm going to do a quick truck update, a truck date, if you will.
We got to.
So you guys remember the last time we had the truck out here? I just gotten it. Well, now we got a couple upgrades. One thing you'll notice, the wheels are black. These are actually OEM wheels. I found somebody that had basically the same truck. They had put a ton of miles on it, put brand new tires on it, and they blew the engine. I was able to run in there and grab their wheels and tires for pretty cheap. You see, I mean, they're Goodyear Wranglers, so it's pretty good on the road, and then just enough if it snows or there's some mud or something. They have a lot better grip than what I had on there. And I think the black looks pretty good, and I still have my chrome ones sitting in the shed in case I need them. Yes, actually was flurrying just a second ago. It's spring out here, but it's freaking cold. We're probably gonna get some snow. Another thing I did is I added these floodlights to the front. I mean, I don't need a big Chinese light bar, but a little bit extra light's nice. You can see the factory headlights are a little cloudy. Those they don't throw very far. They just kind of flood. We'll flip them on real quick. You can get a look at them. So here's your regular headlight switch, and then I added just a little rocker switch down there. Let's take a look at them. So you can see the regular headlights. Those are a good bit brighter. They just don't throw as far, but it does help kind of fill in where those miss, so it adds a good bit of light. During the day, it's kind of hard to tell, but at night, it's pretty nice. I'm thinking I might add maybe under those or something, some spots. Again, I'm not going off-road a lot. I don't need a shit ton of light, but if you're out camping or, you know, in inclement weather, it's nice. Inclement weather. It's nice to have that little bit of extra light. So I added those. Seem to work pretty well. On the outside, that's all I've done is wheels, tires, and extra lights. I keep a tow strap in the back, gas can. I have a ramp to put my bike in, and then I did a number on that back window and busted it out, hauling some wood. That's just on the camper top, so I got a piece of Lexan I'll have to cut and put in there. I don't know why they used auto glass for that and not Lexan in the first place, since you're throwing shit. Most people are throwing stuff in the back of their truck. I'm just glad it wasn't the actual rear window of the truck. That would have sucked. Alright, and then the next thing is the audio, which I'll flip in. I made a clip when I was first putting the audio in, so you can kind of see what I did. I'll flip that up now. I figured I'd go over some of the stuff I'm putting in, because you won't be able to really see any of it once it's in there. Got my Haynes manual, so I can check out wiring, and we'll start with the head unit. It looks pretty plain, but this is actually, who even makes this? I don't even remember. Jensen? I don't know. The reviews were really good, and it looks really plain, but it has a flip-up touch screen, so we'll play with that and see if that works out well. And the main reason I did that is so I can put the backup camera. We'll wire right into this, and we'll have backup function, so I can hopefully see my trailer hitch in the backup camera. And with that, we're putting a kicker hideaway. I thought about putting a whole amp and subs in there, but I want to be able to keep using my back seat as a back seat. So I got something small that I could just tuck under the back seat. And Kicker Hideaway has really good reviews. It's a good small powered subwoofer. And this head unit actually has a pretty powerful amplifier in it. So I can run my Kicker front and rear speakers without having to use an external amplifier. It's actually there, but they're going to be paired pretty well. So we've got kickers front and rear, kicker under the seat, and then the head unit right there. I've been going over the wiring. I'm going to go out to the truck now and start wiring everything up. And hopefully we can do an update somewhere in there when I get this where I can flip it up. And alright, and now let's see what the finished product is here. If we get inside the truck, it's a little dirty because I use it as a truck. Oh, that door dinger I need to turn off because it's a pain in the ass. There we go. Alright. See the head unit? So we'll flip the display down so you can kind of see. Oh, no, that one. Okay. Still haven't quite figured it out. When it's closed, I mean, it just looks like a very kind of OEM looking head unit. Nothing crazy there. You flip it up. You get your touch screen. It works pretty well. The radio comes in nice and clear. so that's nice. And again, the main reason I got this, I don't really care that much about the touch screen, but this has where I can integrate a backup camera. And what I did, most people, when you put it, you flip it in reverse, and then it's going to turn your backup camera. I did not do that, because when you're hooking up a trailer, you're going to have to pull forward, pull back, pull forward, pull back, and you want your backup camera on the whole time. So what I did is in this cubby, there's a little switch way down in there. If you reach in, I flip it, there's my backup camera. So you can barely see the hitch right there. I don't know if it's showing up on the video, but there it is. I mean, it works really well at night too. It's nice that it works well at night. Flip it off, flip back to the radio or whatever. This has Bluetooth. If I go to my source, my phone's probably hooked to it now. Flip over to Bluetooth. So we can play some music if we want. I don't know if that's playing or not. So it'll play whatever. I just play whatever. So it sounds pretty good. Again, place the main speakers. Put my remote bass control right here. It's nice. I mean, I don't want it to look like there's a big sound system in here, and there's not. But just some good like OEM quality, OEM plus maybe. Really, what I was shooting for is to make this sound about as good as like a brand new truck's OEM sound system, which they're putting nicer stuff in trucks now. So I think this can compete. You can pause. You can make phone calls right from the screen. So that works pretty well. If you want to see the way I've got the sub hooked up, I just kind of have it, I have put an extra wire on it, and I just have it kind of sitting here in the back where I can slip it under the seat, out of sight, out of mind. And if you've ever had one of these trucks, this seat will flip forward and that one flips flat, and then there's a flat surface. And the way I've got this hooked, I can put it on top and get it out of the way and still use that function of the truck. Really, that's about it. I mean, it's running well. It's a good truck. So if I do anything else, I'll let you guys know. But for now, I mean, just driving it, using it for what it was intended. I'm actually going to clean it up a little bit right now in case we get some snow. And this is what I drive when it snows, or if I need to get a motorcycle to track day. All right, guys, well, I'll check in later. Got a lot more updates and stuff coming on other vehicles, but I figured I'd just let you know what I did to the truck real quick. Catch you guys in the next video.